I've been using this thing. I forgot what it's called in English. In Swedish we just say nail gun. This thing vibrates and beats all the loose metal off. So it's really useful in these spots where you just can't get with the grinder. All these spots. So I've been doing this whole front section, and the section that is covered by the wing otherwise, and I'm going to treat everything with a rust-proofing stuff from Sweden. We got harsh winters here with a lot of salt, so Swedes are really good at doing rust protection. This is really old stuff, and here's the new stuff, just exactly the same, F40, but this is from the, I think it's from the 70s or something, so it's really old and really cool. Yeah, so this stuff is a thin oil-based thing that you can spray and use this nozzle and get it inside of the beams and stuff, inside of the frame, and then this stuff is thicker and goes over top of the thin stuff and just seals the chassis off basically, but it still breathes and stuff, and it gives good protection against the stone chips and the salt and everything. And then here we have body spray, and this will be used to cover seals, the seat box, the footwell and stuff like that, so that protects it and gives it a bit of added soundproofing as well. I found another hole. I had the same on my 130, so let's go and patch this first, and then we'll try and spray this side and see what the result will be like.
Here I put the bumper on just to see if a plate would interfere with the fitting, and then I often clean the floors to make sure that everything is clean. I cut a new plate out of 3mm thick steel, because that was the only thing I had laying around, and then I just cut it to piece, grinded it clean, and put it on using some magnets, and then welded it in place. And I used some fire blankets to cover things that need protecting from these welding sparks and stuff, and it's just an extra safety precaution.
And that's that patched. I cleaned it up underneath, and then I just put a new piece of sheet metal over top and on the side as well, and it looks alright, and you will never ever see it unless you take the bumper off. So I'll be coating this in some paint, and then it will also get the underbody protection. So this will probably not rust anymore either. And the other side is alright. Now it's time to try this out, and we'll see. I'll start with the thin stuff. You could use it as a primer for the thicker stuff, it said. So we'll do that first and see what the result looks like. And I've turned on a fan, I've opened the door, and I've also opened that door, so it's quite well ventilated. And I've also got this respirator, so I'm putting that on when doing paint jobs and stuff. So that's the first can empty. I've used all of it, and it looks amazing. Now it's all still wet, and it says that it takes about 4 to 6 hours to dry. But yeah, this stuff is amazing. It covers really well, and it runs a bit. I've used a bit much on some parts, but yeah, it makes it look amazing. And this is the primer coat for the thicker stuff. So I'm really happy with the first coat, and now we'll wait, let it dry, and then apply the thicker stuff as well. And I use this nozzle to spray the inside in through those holes, the holes on the sides and stuff, and also I sprayed into each hole in the bulkhead. So it's run out a bit, but that's really good. Yeah, it looks promising, and it looks really nice to have an all black frame. So yeah, let's see how this turns out.
I made sure to use the nail hammer tool thingy to clean off the trailing arm as well, as I had it loose, and then I coated it in some hammerite paint just to protect it for the future.
It's now the next day, and we're back in the garage, and this stuff has had the night to dry, and as you can see, it's still very shiny, and it said on the can that it would dry, or well, it would dry into a sticky surface. So when I touch here, you can see my fingerprint is left, and I get some oil on my finger. But it said that this was supposed to be a primer for the top coat, which is a thicker coat. So I'm thinking it's perfect with a sticky surface for the top coat to stick onto. So I'll just try and spray some, and we'll see what the result will be from the top coat. So that's a top coat done. You can already see that it's turning more matte in finish, but we'll see. We'll just let this dry and see what the results are like. I really like the coverage on these products, and it will be interesting to see what it looks like when it's dried fully. And also will be very, very nice to get the whole chassis to look like this. It looks alright on this side, but you can see there's some brown everywhere, so I'll have to go over the whole chassis with a needle, that needle hammer thing, and clean it all off, and then rust proof it. But yeah, this looks quite promising. And now we're going to go to an Instagram body and see if we can press these bushes out of here. And if not, then we'll just have to heat up the rubber, melt it away, and then cut the outer rings out with a sawzall. So let's go and do that now. just come back, and we have actually managed to get the old bushes out, and it wasn't easy, so yeah, great success. Let's see, just put it back in place. So yeah, we actually had to we tried to press the rubbers out, and then we used a sawzall and cut the old race out, and then we hid it out of here. So yeah, really nice. And I've already ordered some new parts, so we'll see when they arrive. It will probably be a week and a half or so at least from the UK. Let's see. Let's see how this looks. Wow. Now that all looks amazing. Yeah, that looks really good. I'm really happy with that. Can't wait to do the rest as well and put it all back together. But now we'll have to wait for the new bushes and press them in. Then I can reinstall the trailing arm, reinstall that, and then put the wheel back on, put the wing back on, and connect all the wires and stuff. Put the whole wing back on. So yeah, we'll see what kind of jobs I'll do in the meantime while we wait for the new parts. I hope you like this video as well. I'm just filming my progress, and if you want to see anything in particular, just tell me in the comments. I'm just filming what I do, show you how to do it so you can do it yourself as well, if that helps. Yeah, and I just really appreciate you watching and liking and commenting and stuff. So and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel as well. That really helps a lot and motivates me to create more of this content, and it will only be more and more because the doors need welding, the engine needs some work. There's a lot to do on this one, so there's a lot of videos to come if I get the motivation for it. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Yeah, and thank you for watching.